Good morning, everyone. This is Jared's Journeys, and we're talking today about what's going on in February and a little bit of March at Disneyland Resort. So if you're coming to Disneyland Resort, get ready for the Lunar New Year celebration. It should be going through most of the rest of the month. You can look at dates there. There's also a procession. I should have a video here at some point that shows the procession. It's a Mulan parade. Basically, it's about 5-ish minutes. You can see it along a parade route that basically goes from down next to what used to be Tower of Terror, now is the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction, all the way over to the End of Paradise Pier. So you can look up the parade route or ask when you get there. But yeah, that parade's happening. There's a bunch of food offerings at DCA and meet and greets like Mushu, characters from Raya, all that happening in February at the Disneyland Resort. Now, besides the Lunar New Year's, also on the 2nd starts Magic Happens. This is a parade over at Disneyland. This will start, like I said, February 2nd. So look for dates and times there. There's normally one daytime show, one air quote nighttime or late afternoon show. It normally comes from Smallwood and ends next to Great Moments at Mr. Lincoln, and then at the later time, it goes from Mr. Lincoln back to Smallwood. So you can look for things like that. Also, after dark events, we still have the Sweetheart Nights. Those are going to be happening February 1st, February 6th, February 8th, February 12th, and February 14th. That's all the dates. So you want to check out, because those dates, you're going to be kicked out of Disneyland early if you do not have the extra ticket. Now, also speaking about events, we have one more event to talk about, which is going to be the events that are happening at Disneyland. We have Celebrate Gospel. And this is going to be happening in Fantasyland, but there'll be other places as well. We have Marvin Snap. He'll be doing his performance on February 17th. This is at the Fantasyland Theater. And then we have at the 24th, February 24th, we have Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and she'll be also coming on that date. So yeah, they'll both be going at least for one performance. I assume 2 or 3, but we'll see. And also besides that, I just want you guys to know there's a couple of characters you can look at. Aisha, one of the princesses, she'll be at the Royal Hall in Fantasyland. Tiana will be walking around New Orleans land, and we have Ariel from the live action film. She'll be near Smallwood. There's also things like the Frederick Douglass exhibit. This is going to be right next to Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. It's right before you go in. You can watch a whole little thing there. And let's see, I'm just making sure I'm not missing one else. Oh yeah, and then we have, of course, Sam Wilson, Captain America, and Captain Rambo, along with Black Panther characters walking around DCA. That's over in the Marvel area. And there'll also be some food offerings, so you might want to look out for that, guys. Now let's go refurbishments really quick. And this is going to be the Astro Orbiter is closed from now until March 8th. And then you have Main Street and the Stagecoach Cafe. Both of these are getting painted. They're both open. I'm just letting you know that you're not going to be able to see all the facade on those two. The Mark Twain is reopening February 10th. Haunted Mansion is closed for most of the rest of the year. We're not sure when it reopens, but we're assuming sometime in the summer, if not August. And then we also have, of course, Splash Mountains. That's Tiana's Bayou. That will be closed for the rest of the year until we assume sometime in the fall, if not winter. And then for DCA, we have Grizzly, which is going to be reopening March 1st, but it's closed the rest of the month. We also have Radiator Springs Race, which is closing from the 26th until March 2nd. So be aware of that. That's the biggest ride at DCA. And then we, of course, have the Incredicoaster. That will be closing March 4th. And the reason I'm putting that is that's also a huge ride there. So I want to make sure you guys know that. And lastly, Inside Out, Emotional Whirlwind, that will be reopening February 9th. Yeah, so if you guys have anything else to add, please comment below. Thanks, guys. And I hope you guys have a magical week. And yeah, I hope you guys have a magical trip if you're going to Disneyland in February.